Hi, I'm Rob Fort and welcome to my big fish collection. 2014 so far has seen many seasonal changes in my own country, New Zealand. This has prevented us from getting out kayak fishing as much as we would have liked. However, there has been some very memorable moments this year so far. My first trip away this year took me to the far north, just after Cyclone Lucy hit our coastline in the North Island of New Zealand. It certainly changed the landscape and a reminder of just how small we are in comparison to the powerful force of nature. We got out there after the storm and the fishing was red hot. It was a trip to remember. With only 2 days fishing, we caught lots of big snapper. There we go, leader. Holy sh! This is like 20 pounds. The far north offered some amazing fishing, and the first fish that I caught when we got out there after that storm was a 20-pound snapper. It just blew me away, and after that many big fish followed. He's gone, man. It was outstanding fishing, all done on Inchiku lures. He's giving me a sore arm, boy. Oh, he's pulling line again. I got this fish under control now. There we go. Some of the fish came up fairly feisty, and this meant that they went back pretty easy. However, this guy fought very hard, and because of this he needed a bit of time to recover. Here what I'm doing is holding him by the kayak and moving him back and forth, encouraging water to go through his gills. Doing so gives him time to recover. He kicked and then I let him go. It was looking good and he started swimming around on the surface, heading behind the kayak, but the best thing was he was swimming upright. The fish then came back around the kayak and finally did his last dive, heading for the depths below. Another fish down. This ain't a granddaddy happunga. There we go, leader. Oh yeah, nice fish. The big fish just kept coming on board, and too big to keep, we let them all go to fight another day. Good fish, right? Real good fish. Look at this. He's off for a bit of a run. Give him a little bit of drag now. He's a toughie, eh? Here he goes. Gonna run. This is what we came here for. There we go. Here he is. That's a biggie. The conditions were still quite extreme, big swells coming in. However, that didn't stop us getting out there and getting into the fish, and they certainly proved worthy opponents. He went, mates. Choo! Woohoo! There goes his ear. He's sweet. Don't pull air bubbles from him. He's sweet as. Woo! I still have unfinished business up in the far north, and we'll be heading back up there next season to target our hard fighting kingfish. Kingfish are one of the hardest fighting fish you can get in New Zealand. They are great fun to catch from the kayak, offering the ultimate battle. They play dirty, and once hooked will try as hard as they can to reach the bottom or the sea floor where they can rub your line and lure and bust you off. One memorable catch happened a few years back in Coromandel, where a kingfish I hooked tried to escape capture. Quite good for oh yes! Oh nice! Good fish! Oh, it's smoking me! Oh beautiful kingy! Woohoo! Peeling me hard! Nice, we're on the toe! Woo-hoo-hoo. She's a ripper of a fish. Now it's just play it all safe. It's heading out to sea. Couldn't ask for better, really. Oh, great fish. Oh, it might have me on the bottom here. Oh no, I can feel it. It's got me in the weed. It's a good fish, but boy, it's got me in the weed. I can feel the bottom on the line. Oh, and he just broke me off. Oh, that was a very nice. Oh no, we've still got him. He's still there. Just keep trying to play him hard. He's got me in the rocks again. Oh, just keep as much pressure on him as you can. He's towing me off out over the sand now. This is great. This is what you want. Get away from the rocks and the weed and the swell. Awesome. And he's swimming me out to sea. Yeah, nice. All right. Oh, this is a good fish. It's got plenty of weight to it. He's coming up slowly. Have to be very, very careful beside the kayak. We don't want him to head towards the rocks. Here we go, we've got leader. I can see him down there. He's a good fish. Yeah, you ripper. Just slowly take your time. Oh, beautiful, beautiful kingy. Here we go, we got colour. Good solid fish. Oh mate, he's awesome. He looks awesome. Getting him on board is the next issue. Oh, he ain't ready to come up yet. He's just swimming around down there. He's biding his time. We got him though. We got him off the bottom. He'll get tired eventually. Here he comes. What a ripper. Oh yeah. We just got to tire him out. We don't want this guy to we can back the drag off a little bit now. Oh, nice fish. There he is. We're going to try and get him on board so we can show you before we let him go. There he is. He's pretty tired now, as you can see. So take the drag off and just, we don't want anything to go pear-shaped here. So right in the holder, drag off and gaff in the mouth. He's not going to like this too much, so this is the vulnerable bit where you have to be careful bringing him on board. What a beautiful fish. Oh, this is where they can get really, really gnarly on the kayak. And normally I'd stick the knife in him now before I do anything else. Good solid fish. Check this guy out. I'll lift him up for you. What a frickin' beauty. Woo-hoo-hoo! Good kingy off the kayak. See you later, buddy. Yes. A few years prior to this, I nailed another kingfish just locally in the Hautapu Channel area here in Coromandel. During the fight, the fish headed in all manner of directions, trying to rub me off. However, the sandy substrate underneath on the sea floor meant that I was able to capture this fish in very shallow water. It was an epic battle with the fish towing me around for at least 20 minutes. It was a battle and capture that I'll never forget. Hunting fish underwater is another pastime I enjoy from the kayak. Kingfish offer very little challenge when hunting underwater, usually swimming right up to the diver, which makes them an easy target. Snapper, on the other hand, are the premium species to hunt here in New Zealand. They offer the most challenge and are the hardest to approach, which requires a diver to be extremely quiet when swimming in the water. You never know where snapper can be, so expect the unexpected, like this one just sitting meters below the surface. Drop-offs that fall away to deep water are also good places to check for them. As I slowly made my way around the side of this ledge, a snapper came up from below without seeing me sitting in the kelp. The shot was good, however the distance meant my spear entered low and was sitting in the stomach area. This required some careful handling, with the snapper allowed to run when it placed pressure on the line. Doing this would help prevent the spear from pulling out, and of course a lost fish that would most likely not survive. What a day.